Oh, this race has just become the worst race on the entire F1 calendar. I mean, it is 57 long laps of pure, uninterrupted boredom. It didn't always used to be this way. The first few Qatar Grand Prix were actually pretty exciting. But this year, something went wrong, and I'm going to show you exactly what. But before I go into that, obviously, you know me, I never make these kinds of claims without showing some data to back it up. So here's the data, okay? In terms of the number of overtakes that happen at every race in the 2025 season, Qatar ranked second to last in number of overtakes. Okay, the only race it beat was Monaco. And trust me, you do not want to be like Monaco in that way. It just makes for slow, boring races fans don't want to watch. Sure, it's not super exciting for the drivers not being able to overtake anybody. So why is it like this now? Well, I think the first reason is because of the DRS zone. On this track, there's one single DRS zone, and today it starts right here where this green line starts. But back in 2024, they actually shortened it. Originally, it started way back here. It's about 175 meters difference, and while that may not seem like a lot, it actually contributes to a lot of speed loss down the front straight for the cars. This basically means that you now need to be even faster than the car ahead to pass them than you did 2 years ago. And that makes a big difference when it's a short straight like this. Another big issue is just the track layout itself. When you look at this layout, it becomes pretty obvious what the problem is. There's a big lack of hard braking zones, and also not a lot of places where cars can overtake with DRS zones. There's only one DRS zone on the front straight. It also has a lot of fast flowing corners, which are fun to watch and probably fun for the drivers to drive, but it's better suited for MotoGP than it is for Formula One. In F1, you need hard braking zones and significant overspeed between cars to pull off overtakes. Okay, let's look at this example. Oscar Piastri is passing Kimi Antonelli at turn 1. The top speed difference between the two cars is 23 kilometers per hour. But even with that gigantic speed difference, Oscar still has to send it up the inside in order to get this overtake done. Watch this. Look, that was a pretty good move, but if that's the baseline of what's necessary to pull off an overtake in Qatar, then there's the problem. And if you're sitting there thinking, well, I don't remember these races being so bad in the past, well, it's because you're right. In the past couple of years, there's been plenty of overtakes at Qatar, but it's been declining for the past 2 years, and this year kind of hit a rock bottom. The biggest reason for this is actually not the track, but the cars themselves. Since 2022, the teams have all been refining their ground effect airflow to be far more efficient. But that efficiency comes with fragility. So now when the dirty air disrupts the floor, the loss of downforce is much more severe than it was at the start of the regulations back in 2022. So now you have ground effect cars that struggle at Qatar because the track demands long, stable corners, and the moment you follow behind another car, the floor of your car loses efficiency, and the tires start to overheat, and your chance to attack just completely disappears. But what are your thoughts on this? Leave them in the comments, and if you like this video and want more, make sure to subscribe. And if you're looking for some deeper, more detailed racing analysis, go follow the Patreon as well. Thanks for watching.